y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be showing you how to step to step for a full face of makeup. I haven't done a video like this in a long time, so it would really help if you guys liked and subscribed. Let's get into the video. So first we are going to be taking our Morphe X Meredith Duxbury Foaming Primer. Yes, foaming. I've used these in my videos. Yeah, it's so satisfying. I love this primer because it's just, one, super soothing and fun to like apply, and two, it really makes a good primed base for my foundation and all my other products to go on. Don't worry, I'm not getting an allergic reaction, but look at that. Next, we are going to take our Born This Way matte foundation, and we're going to apply about 2 pumps worth, maybe 3 if I need extra, on my face using a wet sponge. It does not matter what brand you use, anything will work. And I'm just going to make sure I cover up all of under my eyes and any spot that I just want everything to be neutral, so that way it doesn't like pop out or stand out when I apply my other products. So this is it when it's mostly blended. Now I'm going to take a little more, and I'm just going to go a little lower on my face, get this area on both sides. And one thing I like to make sure I do is make sure everywhere gets at least a little bit of foundation. And then for the heavier areas that like need more covering, like say there's like a freckle or an acne spot, depending on any situation, I put a little more. What I like about this is that it's matte too, so it doesn't give you that shiny look unless like you want it. And I love this especially because it's not overpowering, and especially with the wet sponge makes it so it's not cakey. Like, look at how easy it's applying. And what's also good is that it comes off easy, but when I'm doing those transition videos, like one of my previous videos, I did the transition, the spinning around, and then with the different color makeup themes, it was so easy. I had the same foundation on the whole time. It was so easy to keep on. And honestly, if there's any extra, I would just apply some over and it'd be instantly like gone. That's why it's really full coverage. So that way I have a really neutral base. One thing I like to make sure I also cover with my foundation is my eyelids. So that way when I apply my all of my little designs or eyeshadow, it's more like stands out. I don't use like a white under any colors, like a eyeshadow primer, just because it's just like an extra step that's not needed. My opinion. Don't want to like spark anything. I just honestly just put some foundation and it's boom. It's just the same color as the rest of my face. It's just more easier than that like whole other step, which is not really necessary. And then making sure to also get under my chin and my neck area, just so it's more not popped up nice and flat here and then nothing there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Makeup by Mario contour stick. I'm going to go just a little bit under my cheekbone, making sure it's not too much but not too little. And then I'm going to go above on my forehead, and then just my chin, just like that. And then using that same wet blender sponge, and just gonna blend it out. Blending out contour is a little bit harder. That's why I try to go in a little more rough and not as smooth and gracious as my foundation, so that way it covers. Because if I was to go as smooth with my foundation, like nothing would happen. I was just applying it on my face. Now I'm trying to blend it out and make sure I like get it before it dries. So one thing we don't want is trying to blend out a dry thing. When I try to apply this when it's dry, it does not blend. And I haven't experienced it with this yet, but I don't want to. So that's why I always make sure, just like with everything that I'm applying, make sure if it's supposed to be like applied when it's like not dry, make sure to do it fast. And then especially for my forehead, I try my best not to get my hairline. I do get it a little bit, but Then at the end, I end up just like taking a wet paper towel or something, and I just easily get rid of it. Don't forget also to like and subscribe, because when I hit 200 subscribers, I plan to do a live stream, and I'm going to be answering comments that all of you guys have to offer, and so much more. I'm going to be doing my whole face of makeup plus my hair, so you guys are going to get a little extra in there. Not that I'm not a hair-based makeup channel, but, you know. And I'm just going to be, it's going to be the first live stream I do, so it's going to be really fun and relaxing. I'm going to answer you guys' comments or concerns you guys have, because I love getting feedback. Always improve my channel. I'm also really grateful that I think a week or two ago, I hit 100 subscribers. I'm so very grateful for all of you guys, and I'm super excited for what the future brings, especially since it's the new year. It's still January, at least for me. So if you're watching this video, don't forget to also share it for other viewers. This is I feel like will be a good like tutorial or something, because get a hint in my name. Fun fact, Zoe Rose isn't my first name, it's my first and middle name. Okay, now I applied a powder foundation mix of these two into what I applied with this, just to give it that more light, nice and like blended out thing. But as you can see, it's a little dark right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this light highlighter, and I'm just going to very lightly just go over, not too much. And then I'm going to take a little more on the brush now, and I'm going to go up here to get that highlighted cheekbone. And then going in with my more matte, sorry about the glare, I am going to put a little bit on, just like that, and I'm going to go over, so that way I get that more matte. And now I'm going to go in fully, I'm just going to go over. This part is, to me, very like crucial, because I feel like it definitely has a impact, because I like contour, as you can see. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to be going in with my Too Faced blush. I love this blush. It is such a good match for my skin tone, and they have so many others. You guys should definitely check them out next time you're at either Sephora, or just see this online, because I definitely recommend it. This is not a paid ad, don't worry. But look at that, like just a little bit. It's not even a lot with my blush brush. And like, look how perfect that fits in. It doesn't look like too heavy, like, you know, some of those other blushes. Or like, or like this one I would use for like a no foundation day. But this one's perfect for both. I typically use it with foundation, just because I don't like that shiny look. But literally, it's so easy to apply. It's not too pigmented, but it's not too like unpigmented. So I don't even have to apply that much. Look at that. And if it's during like a day when I want like a little blush on my nose, I can even do that. It's perfect. I love, love, love that blush. Now, I am going to go in with my eyeshadow. We are going to be using my Sweet Treat Golden Eyeshadow palette, made by a brand I do not know. This is what it looks like from the outside. It looks like a golden chocolate bar. This is the back. These are all the colors, but oh wow, I have not used this palette in a while. These are all the colors. They're a little messy, sorry. And we are going to take my angled brush, angled for a reason, and we are going to grab the best like contour shade. I'm going to go in with this one. I think it is called, there's no names. I'm going to name it. I'm going to call it my contouring eyeshadow. And I'm going to go in right above my eye crease. So that way, it's just going to be a nice little foundation for a more natural thing. I'm making sure mostly to get to the front, because when I apply my actual foundation colors from another palette, this will just be for like the lighter side, so you can see it's more defined. And I'm also making sure to go a little off for that, like, almost like an S. Look at that. Not too heavy, not too light. Because I want this to be very, very like unseen. So that way the eyeshadow color I normally do gets seen too. Now, going in with my Urban Decay Naked Reloaded palette. It's very similar colors. We are going to be putting this color right here. It's very similar. Over for a little bit, I think, darker for the contour, but I'm not going to put it on my front. I'm going to put it more to the back. Like right here, making sure it's nice and swirled, but nice and blended. Because if it's not blended, it's not going to look like natural, and that's what we're going to go for the contour part right now. Okay, now, if I can find it, I'm gonna go in with my Tartelette Starlight palette made by Tarte. These are the colors. I love these colors. They're star themed and shiny, which will be good. And then they also have a good base. So we're gonna apply this lighter base right here. And we are going to put it right here, very lightly over my whole lid, very little bit off, just to try to apply a color. Look at that. And we're going to do the same on the other eye. Now going in with the darker color right under it, not too much. We're going to go in the corner, just like that. Also, guys, if you want to see more videos that I do and you have ideas or recommendations, put them in any comments of any videos. I will see them and I will get back to you because I am running out of ideas. Good. Now, so that way this has a nice pop of color, I'm going to go in with this nice shiny gold color. But here's the trick. I'm going to make it like a more wet by taking my setting spray powder from Nimya. And I'm going to spray it right over that just to give it a nice little layer. And then I'm going to take my brush, my cream eye blush. But we are not going to use a cream that's bought. I sort of make my own with all of the colors. I love this idea. I forget where I found it. And I'm just going to mix it all in until it gets like that pasty color. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lightly put it on the beginning of my lids, just right like that. And then blending it out with my finger. And look at that. I use this for all different types. This used to be my everyday, but then I just like forgot about it. But I forgot how perfect and like easy it is instead of having to buy a cream blush, because I'm not good with cream blushes or cream eyeshadow either. That's why I use powder, light, more on the medium side for pigment, so that way if I mess up, I can easily just wipe it off and then try again. Look at that. We are almost done with our eyes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my eyelash curler, do my eyes off camera, and I'll be back. Now that I finished that, I'm going to go with my Lancome Cils Booster XL for my eyeshadow, my mascara primer. It comes off as a white pigment. I did a short on that video, so don't forget to check that one out too. And it shows my initial reaction because I did not know it was white. But it ended up working so well. But the one thing, guys, the only thing that I have to just make sure is that make sure I cover my whole lash, make sure there's no white. One time I didn't, and I looked like there was snow on my eyes. And I don't even have to go in with that much. And now taking my Lancome Idol Lash, this one, I'm going to go in over that. This is what the brush looks like. And I'm just going to go over. And look at it's like it makes my eyelashes so much more boosted than if I was to do it normally without. I definitely recommend this as a product you guys use. And it instantly gives life to my eyeshadow that I just put on. And then I also take the lighter side and I just very little bit go over the bottom lashes too. So it's more, you can see both. And then doing the same on the other side. Look at that. That is so pretty. I love, love, love every product that I'm using. No doubt on buying all of them. Okay. And now for my eyebrows, making sure I'm going to be using my Control Freak eyebrow gel. This is a clear eyebrow gel just to make my eyes look nice and organized. Not really adding any color. See, if you see here, this is supposed to be black. Nothing. And it's just for my eyebrows. It makes them nice and combed out and fluffy looking. Like that. My lip liner, I'm using the Morphe Soulmate Filling Gel Lip Liner in this color. This is what it looks like when and I'm just gonna go around on the edges of my lips. Not too dark, but it is a perfect color for the lipstick that I will be showing in just a second. Look at that. And then if on a day that I don't use a lipstick and that isn't pigmented in, I'll take my finger, I'll do it today. And I go like that. Look at the difference. It's like a tint. But hold on, now I need to put that back on. It's so perfect. I love, love, love these liners, my lip liners, sorry. These are the two colors I have. I have a more pink one and then a more brownish one. Now for the lipstick, I'm going to be using the Morphe Soulmate Velvet Lip Mousse. In this color, I think it is called Dearest. We're just going to be putting that very lightly over. I like to apply it like this, lightly dabbing it. That way I can still see my lip liner. Making sure to get anything too that I accidentally put on my face. I'm just going to blend that out. Making sure to get all of my lip surface. And then fixing any imperfections or adding more. Sometimes a common thing that I forget to do is the ends. Like that. Look at that. I love, love, love this color combo. And it looks perfect with the more rosy color too. And if you want to go that extra step for a glossy lip, I like to go in with my Glazen Lip Glaze from, I think from there. That's what it looks like. And I just like it's so satisfying. And I like to apply it to give me that light shiny chrome look. Like that. Look at that, guys. This is the final look, but to set it in place, I'm going to be using the same setting powder from Nimya. I'm just going to all over my face. That's that. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you like and subscribe. And don't forget, when I reach 200 subscribers, I will be doing a live stream. And I will be answering questions, doing my makeup, and showing you guys any tips or tricks, or trying them too. So don't forget to subscribe and then stay tuned for that. I love you all. Have a great day or night, depending when you watch this. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.